If you've gone through a breakup, it can be an incredibly challenging and it can be emotionally draining experience. It's really not uncommon to feel a strong desire to maintain contact with your ex girlfriend, especially if there's some unresolved feelings and unanswered questions that are lingering. However, if you keep on constantly messaging your ex girlfriend, it can lead to an unhealthy obsession that hinders your personal growth and prevents you from moving on. So today we're going to talk about how to get over your ex and how to stop obsessing because it can be very dangerous as a man if you go down this path. If you find yourself in this predicament, recognize why you're obsessed with your ex. Reflect on the relationship, assess the situation. You might have an attachment style that's not healthy and you need to recognize what is going on. Maybe you were very dependent on your ex and you didn't do enough for yourself. And this gives you time to reflect and look at what happened and what went wrong. Because if you don't reflect, if you don't think about why the obsession exists, you're never going to get to the root of the problem. So the first thing you want to do is look at what you're doing, why you're responding this way, and then take action to get better and to improve as a man. The next thing you want to do is establish healthy boundaries. Go through the process of no contact. And I'm not just talking about stop calling her, stop texting her, stop looking at her social media. If you're constantly on her Facebook, her Instagram, her Snapchat, looking at her stories, liking every picture, or looking at everything she's doing on there in her activity, it's not healthy for you because you're not really moving on. If you're looking at the past, if you're looking at the photos you have together on your page or whatever it may be, stop doing it because you're not helping yourself move on. So you have to have those healthy boundaries for yourself throughout your day because there are cycles in this. And if you find yourself, whether you wake up in the morning and you check on her page or during the evening you're just constantly scrolling on her page, you need to stop that. And you need to focus on yourself and getting some help. So get some support from your family and friends. Make sure you hang out with your loved ones, with your friends. That way you can get your mind off her. That way you can move on with your life and actually enjoy things that are right in front of you rather than obsessing over what she's doing, whether she's talking to somebody new. These aren't good behaviors to do on a regular basis. I would recommend that you hang out with your family and friends. Make sure you have a hobby in mind that you can develop and keep yourself busy. And we talk about no contact, and it's great that you don't text, it's great that you don't call her. But if you have access to her social media, well, you're going to have a tendency to check up on her. So you got to refrain from doing this because if she's active on social media, if she's posting stories and sharing her day, well, you're going to have different ideas in your head that are not healthy. You're going to make assumptions. You're going to have certain thoughts going on. And remember, as men, we love to analyze things. So if we analyze something that isn't existent right now and we don't know if it's true or not, well, we're going to go crazy. So make sure when you're in no contact that you're not just, you're not calling her, you're not texting her, but you're also not checking up on her social media. Last thing I want to talk about is personal growth and self care. Make sure you are engaging in activities that bring you joy and excitement. If you're not fulfilled with your life, it's time to investigate why you are not happy. Make sure you're doing things that you enjoy. If you like to record on YouTube, record, upload, edit, get better with that process, work on thumbnails, work on content, and keep improving. If you want to invest in real estate, find the right path for you. Whatever it may be, make sure you just get started and set realistic goals. Remember, you're already devastated from the breakup. You're feeling like a failure. So when you're setting your goals and you're working on your hobbies and you're trying to improve, just set goals you can achieve right now. And that's going to only build the momentum. It's going to build your confidence. You're going to feel better about yourself. Obviously, you want to set stretch goals, but make sure you're setting goals that you can get done at this exact moment. And if you do this, I promise you're going to feel better as a man. You're going to start to bloom. You're going to start to just move on from your ex even more. You're going to forget about her. And you're just going to be so in love with the things that you are doing. And last but not least, move forward. This is all part of self care. You got to heal at some point, right? So just move on from your ex. If she comes back, great. If not, no worries because the future is bright. You got a lot going for you as a man. You're a strong dude. And yes, you might have gotten hurt. You might have been crushed, but it's your time to shine. Dust off whatever's happening, pick yourself up, and say, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to achieve what I need to achieve. I'm going to overcome this emotion, and I'm going to find somebody better for myself. And if she comes back, she better have leveled up because if she has not leveled up, do not take her back. Because at that moment, you've already put in all the work. So why would you jeopardize that because somebody who wants to come back into your life hasn't done the same thing? If she comes back and she's still the same person, she has not learned a thing about the relationship. That's just a fact. So you don't need to accept somebody who is going to bring you down. You need to keep leveling up. You need to keep getting better as a man and being the alpha that you're meant to be. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.